Good morning. So, I just woke up and long behold, excuse my mess, but we're trying to paint the house. So the house does look disoriented right now. Really out of place. But anyway, so I wake up this morning and guess what? My dog threw up. My daughter's bedroom. And I asked my daughter, when did this happen? She's like, I don't know. So I'm guessing it just must have happened. So I do need to clean that up. So there you go, that's a start to your morning. I'm gonna get my day started because I anticipate, or what I'm planning to do is make y'all a video. I mean, my house is in disarray, but it's been like, for me, my house is bigger than what I had before. But let me tell you, as you go up in square footage, doesn't mean that your stuff is organized, okay? Or your house is in a mess, or yeah. So that whole idea of everything has a place, we have over accumulated. And I don't know if I mentioned this before in my video, but which I'm trying to get some coffee so my mind can start thinking. But here I have my linen closet that needs some desperate cleaning. My husband, oh, he was so nice and brewed some coffee. He brewed some coffee for us. So I was like, oh, I smell coffee, or maybe it's just, is that my psychological mind just thinking I want some coffee? He's like, oh no, I made you coffee. I was like, oh, you're so nice. So that's the plan today, and then I'm gonna edit that video and put it on there for y'all. And then after that, plan to, because we are thinking of selling the house. We haven't made it a definite, so more things to come if that should follow through. Anyways, I'm gonna try this one. Let's see. Butterscotch latte. We'll see if it's good. I don't know, I wanted some latte, but I like mine sweet. It's just like a tad bit, just a little bit. So we'll see. So that's my plan, guys. But if there's something you want me to show you, it does smell like that nice butterscotch. Look at it. Look at it. Try it out. You might like it. I'm weird, but I do use a little kid's knife to stir my coffee. That's just me. I don't know, am I supposed to just use a little bit? Because I thought I put in a lot already. Let's see. Trying to figure out how to get it right. So, my first time trying this. I think the coffee's strong. Maybe that's what it is. Because I'm like, oh. You know, I don't have any professional coffee maker. Y'all want to see my coffee maker? It is Mr. Coffee. So that is that. I really don't have any fancy coffee makers. I want to see my dogs. Where? Nico, where? I got 2 of them. So I'm gonna be going back to school here soon on the 24th. All online. Cause I will just let y'all know where we're at. In Texas, it's crazy, y'all. So things definitely need to change before I think we can even think about doing online. Oh, and I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. But I'm gonna try my husband's too. I made his with hazelnut. So he doesn't like really too much. He still likes to take the coffee. I think he just made the coffee too strong. But shh, don't say anything. Come on, Nelly. So we painted, if y'all can see, we painted our house this blue, like it's a bluish gray. I can't really, it's not like aqua blue, but it's like a darker, like a grayish blue. I know that's not really a good way to describe the color, but that's as best as I can right there. And then we went with like moonstone. I think this is, which is kind of hard to see. Almost looks white. Almost looks white, but it's like a whitish gray. And when we bought the house, it was just gray, like gray walls. They renovated and they painted the house. And we've been living here since 2016. But for us, I think we're just like, we are, not that we don't love our home, because really, I think the people that had the house built, they had like these renovations on the home, and they were the stairs, you know, the stairs where you have the, I don't know what you call that, but they had the stairs done. They have the nice patio. They have a porch, a really nice porch. So all these really nice things that were done to the house. And then the one thing that I found is like, I'm looking at houses and I'm like, oh, there's things I like. Some of it's out of my price range. So I'm trying to work on me, baby. I'm trying to say, I need to make some money. You want that life, you got to make it happen, right? Whether it's education, and I do think education is so important. Education and well, you know, I'm hoping YouTube helps with something. Some little bit, you know, a little bit goes a long ways. So, Mama's trying to make it work. Mama's trying to make it work. But I don't pay for no Starbucks, baby. I don't. And you might be saying, well, isn't that like a Starbucks cup? It is. But guess how your boo got this? She got it because it was free at the garage sale. I don't live in Colorado. Yep. That's where. I don't live in Colorado. I told you I live in Texas, so it was a free coffee cup. So I did find some other stuff. Maybe I'll show you that. I went to a garage sale shopping. I went to the garage sales yesterday, and now I'm older, and now that I have a lot of stuff, I'm not a teen mom anymore, trying to get my house together. You're a little bit more picky on what you pick up and bring home with you. Not just because it's... Ooh. Dang it. I just spilled it. Anyways, it's not because it's, Oh, yes, and you know what I'm going to show you? I made... Hold on, guys. Let me get this. Oop. I'm all over the place. Okay. So I'm going to show you. I kind of pre-made. This generally doesn't always happen. Some people are just like really great at cooking. I like to cook, but I don't always like show it to you. And that's my fault. I'm sorry, but I will show you if you guys are... I'm trying to get the hang of being able to balance where I'm not like filming. So I think it's something that I'm gonna have to figure it out on my own, or watch some YouTube videos on how to balance while doing YouTube. But I made carne asada yesterday. I browned the meat. And everything. I put it together like if it was right before you start to let it simmer to get soft. And I put it in a crock pot. Can't really see it. Let me turn on the light. Maybe you can see it now. But I put everything in the crock pot. And I put the crock pot, it's a tiny crock pot. This is not generally like the size of the household, for my household. But I wore that other bad boy, that other crock pot that I have. I think it was like an 8-quart. I don't know what size this is, but it's really small. But it does work for some situations. I even have a larger one. Oh, here we go. See, we're painting, so excuse the mess, but you can see there's like that 3. Yeah, and the 3, it's okay, but it's small. I'm like, okay, you got a big household. These little crock pots, I guess they're okay if you're just like serving sides, maybe some corn, green beans or something. But really, honestly, at the end of the day, I'm like, no, boo. I'm like 3 large ones. Maybe you want to do green beans, but maybe you are making it for... I think they should have diverse sizes in this 3-set tier, but we'll have to see about it. Anyways, I turned on the crock pot. Carne asada, guys. I'm sure it's gonna be good. But anyways, I'll catch y'all later. So I'm in my daughter's room, and I told you about the throw up, right? I'm gonna show you a picture of it because I think I'm cleaning it, and I cleaned up most of it, but it's still, I mean, it's dog food. It's basically regurgitated dog food, but it came with slime, mucus, whatever you want to call it. So I'm gonna show you. Just letting you know. It looks gross. So I'm gonna clean this up, and if any companies want to send me a steam cleaner, I would be happy to do a review. Because let me tell you, I've cleaned a lot of spots in my life, especially in carpet. So kitchen, mop, you want to send it our way, we'd be happy to test it out for you. Just letting you know. But that's the way to start your morning off, right? So there you go, guys. You could still see some of it when you compare, but it's an old carpet, so I'm not too worried about it. This is her Pottery Barn rug, but as you can see, it's fraying, and I think that's because the dog was in here and would sit on this rug a lot. But I'm gonna have to go back and like cut these little things. But anyways, I'm gonna go back in for a second cleaning. I just ran out of water, but I wanted to show you the progress that I made. And this is using my little Hoover. It's done me good. I think some of the things that I like is that you can take this off right here. You can unclip it and you can run this through the water, because y'all know, I mean, these things get dirty. This gets dirty. This gets dirty. You can wash this. I mean, I like the setup. I like the simplicity of the Hoover. It's easy to use and easy to clean. So those are great features of this. But again, I wanted to show you. I know it looked like a crazy mess. But anyways, there you go. So I'm done cleaning, guys, with that. At least for now. I told you I was going to go back and spot clean, but I wanted to show you how easy it is just to, you step on that little lever in the back, and it gives me the ability to release this. So what I usually do, and I'll show you what I do. So you unplug that. I know it's gross. But really, that's the simplicity of it all. And that's just me draining it. What I do too is, let me flush it, of course. I'll wipe it down. But I'll show you. So with this, I know it's kind of hard to see. You got these little attachments on the side. And let's see if I can do one. Okay. So separating those two pieces. You got the water running. Because if you don't clean this after each use, it's gonna stink, guys. And you just don't want that. I told you, I'm an expert at these cleaning situations, so here's the other top piece. Let's see. I run this, this is that little filter. Bring it out. And kind of let this. I'm trying to do this with my hand, so it's kind of hard. I'll put it back together. That's it, guys. So, real easy. You can let it. What I even do too is, especially because I use it so much, is I will clean it and soak it in bleach for just 5 minutes. You know, I'm gonna leave that up to you, but at least a few minutes, because sometimes that bleach can deteriorate plastic. But just as sanitation, I think it's good to sanitize it. So hot water, some bleach, and some soap. And then I let it air out, and then I'll put it back together. But I just wanted to show you. Anyways, let me know if you have questions. Okay guys, so I'm about to make the omelet here, and I'm not doing anything crazy. This is really me having these bowls, like having one separate for the eggshells after you've cracked them. Okay, that's all bougie. I'm just doing it for the video. But really, oh, I'm sorry guys, hold on.
Why keep being mean to me?
Oh, I'm gonna have to go up there. I'm gonna go up there. Hold on. Oh, Bubby, that's not nice, right? I'm gonna talk to him. I'll be up there. So, my little helper, you wanna help me?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Cohen, say hi to Cohen. You don't wanna say hi? No? Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and do it then. But I'm gonna make ham and egg cheese omelet. It's probably just gonna be like scrambled eggs with ham, really, because I have an old pan. Like I told you, my old pan's here. But I'm gonna put this ham. I just put sandwich meat in there. You can put a little bit of butter in the pan. I love butter with my eggs. You use whatever you want. Margarine. But here we go. So I just mainly move the camera over. I just mainly, because we're a large family.
There.
Thank you, bub. My cameraman's helping me. So I just, usually for us, we probably eat about a dozen eggs at a setting. So that's probably a lot. But there's 8 of us, so.
Can I crack an egg?
Yeah, you can. Go ahead. Make sure, did you wash your hands? I'm gonna still try and keep an eye on my potatoes. But you're gonna scramble these just like you would do with any scrambled eggs. But I really
Mom,
feel.
I need a towel.
Oh, okay. Here. But I feel
I'm
that.
gonna crack one, Mom.
Okay, go ahead. So I have 7 eggs in here already. Go ahead and crack 5. Do 5 more. Okay. Put it in that little thing right there. There we go. Make sure you don't get any shells. There you go. There. Yep. There you go. You got it. And he's only 8. So he loves to cook and bake. Right, Cohen? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Is that enough?
Is that enough? 3, that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One more. One more. There we go. Go ahead, wash your hands again.
Dad, there's a bubble.
There's a bubble.
Oh, where'd you put the towel? Okay. So now I'm gonna start scrambling the eggs. I just had to come back over here for a moment. As you can see, it's starting to get a little toasty. Starting to get a little toasty.
Mom, what can you see?
And now we're gonna go back to the eggs. Let's see. Right there, bub. Let's go ahead and get the eggs scrambled.
Scrambled.
Scramble lots.
Okay. You my cameraman?
Yeah.
You want to get the butter out of the fridge for me? add some milk to your eggs if you want to make them a little bit fluffy. But I even find that even just by beating the eggs, it makes them fluffy. And oh, if you like buttery eggs, I love butter. But margarine's okay too, whatever you think.
Butter.
Okay, so here you go, guys. I like salted sweet cream butter. Use the butter that you like.
I want to.
And I probably cut.
I think it's an onion.
I probably cut just like a tablespoon of butter for this amount of eggs.
I put this right here.
Okay.
Just in case if you need
Thank
it.
you. So I'm gonna put that over there and lit that. My cameraman bub. Okay, so let's see. So I'm just still continuing to beat this while the butter melts. And you can see it looks real frothy as you've beaten them. Uh-oh, I can't see, but they can see.
Nico, why are you barking at?
Ground. So,
Ooh, it's almost done.
yeah. Make sure that I get all that butter in there. I probably want to add a little bit more butter just to coat the bottom. I'll probably add another tablespoon. Maybe half a tablespoon here. Let's say half a tablespoon. But I really think it can make or break your eggs. And heat. Also, the heat on your eggs will, if you cook them on high heat, those eggs are going to stick to that bottom of that pan. Sometimes it's just really hard to avoid that depending on the type of pan that you have. But I think the heat does make a difference. So while that's heating up, I'm going to go back here.
Mom, look. I did
So at this point, I will add,
I did it, Mom.
oh, thank you. I will add the onions in here.
Mom, now you're smell like onion.
Yeah.
Up.
You want to put the rest? Here, you go ahead.
No, my hands are onions.
Now your hands are onions. Thank you, Bub. You want to stir the onions in?
Stir what?
So now, what I will do is I like to warm up, again, going back to sandwich meat, I just take a few slices of sandwich meat. Because I'm going to add a lot of cheese, but you can, whatever you got. You want to add turkey meat, sandwich meat, roast beef. And I slice it. So, oh, hold on, bub. No, I'm not done yet cutting it up. Okay, guys, so I already cut up the, as you can see, it's kind of hard to see some of in the camera, but so it's really thin, but they're small little bite-sized pieces. And now I'm going to put it in here. You want to put it? You want to show the camera over there? Bub?
Yeah.
There we go. So right now I have the heat on medium, near medium. So that's just to get things going. Sometimes I start off on medium or even high just to get the, stop. Just to get the pan hot. But then after that, then I switch it down to low. I mean, that's all up to you. You know your stove, you know your pot better than mine, but that's how I do it when I'm cooking. And while that's going, I still have my hash browns here.
What's hash browns?
Hash browns are like potatoes.
Oh. That almost sounds like brownies. That almost sounds like brownies.
Oh.
Just 25 minutes.
So, and it smells so good, guys. I wish you could smell it, but it smells so divine.
Smell this onion.
You silly. Okay. So so we got that going here. It's gonna heat up. The meat is so thin, you can go ahead and just add your eggs already to it. Which I'm gonna go ahead and do.
No.
You wanna do it? Okay, go ahead and do it.
Did I just pour it?
Pour the whole thing in. There you go, bub.
Oh, that's it.
That's it. And go ahead and put it in the sink. Now, I'm going to
Dirty.
add some cheese. When it's getting close to almost done,
I'll go grab the cheese.
I add some cheese.
I'll go grab the cheese.
Okay, bub, please, thank you. And when I married my husband, he showed me some of his techniques. His grandfather would make him what was called cheesy eggs.
How much, Mom?
Huh?
How much?
No, get the,
What?
oh, I guess go ahead, yeah. Go ahead and get maybe 6 of them. 6.
3?
And so you can use what cheese you want, but my husband showed me these cheesy eggs. And the kids just love.
Onion cheese.
Okay, thank you. You can use onion cheese. So do you want to go ahead and... Uh-oh. Hello? Hello? I'm sorry? Hello? Who's this? Oh, I'm sorry. You have the wrong number. So anyways, bless you.
Thank you.
You just put some slices of cheese. You can break it up.
Mom.
Go ahead, put it in there, bub. Slices of cheese. You could use whatever cheese you want.
Oh.
And this is that it's like a Velveeta type of cheese, the
Velveeta.
processed cheese, whatever sliced cheese you like. But my kids like this cheese.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of this type of cheese. I don't call it real cheese, but anyways, they like this cheese. And if that's what they like, then that's what they like. And if they eat it, well, you know the rest of the story. So, it's yummy.
Yeah. I'm good putting it on the dog.
Yup. Okay.
So you can eat it.
You can eat it.
The cheese.
Cheesy eggs. So, I as you can see, it by just hold on, bub. I'm showing something. It's not quite hot enough where it has really started cooking.
Butter up.
Yes, please. So you can start moving it around. That's what I do. Because I just don't want it sticking to the pan. My favorite type of breakfast is like chorizo, chorizo and egg.
My favorite.
Chorizo and egg with some hash browns and maybe put some onions and bell pepper on top if you like it. But this is just to show you something different than like bacon and eggs. You know, a little bit different. My kids like it, so I hope your kids like it too. But let me know. Once it's done, I'll show you what it looks like at the final product. It's gonna look cheesy, and sometimes I will let you know when you're cooking it because it's so cheesy. I've added 6. You could add more slices of cheese to it if you like. Yes, you can add more to. Oh, someone trying to. Remember, I went on Lending Tree and.
Oh. Mo people.
A solicitor.
Ah.
Mo people. Mo people. Mo people.
Be careful, bud. Be careful with the camera.
Yeah, don't turn those knobs.
Okay.
No problem.
I know, they're funny. It's like they're talking or they're saying something.
Thank you.
Complaining.
They're complaining about the corona.
I know. I'll have to show you our chickens. They're not, I don't think they're not ready to lay eggs yet, or at least I don't think so. We're waiting for that.
And then we can cook them. Only if they're...
Because as you see, we went through just a dozen eggs right here. So I think right now we have 5 chickens. So I think that should be enough, hopefully, if everything goes right.
Wait, we had 30?
So I'll show you the final product of what it looks like after we get everything cooked. So one thing I wanted to show you that I did have to do just to make sure they get soft enough and just right is I'm using one of my Dutch oven tops to put over the cast iron skillet. So real bougie, I know, but anyways, that's just to ensure it gets soft and it's not hard. It looks cooked on the outside, but sometimes that doesn't always happen even when you're pan frying it. So I suggest just covering it for maybe about 5 to 10 minutes. That should be adequate, and just turn it on low, or you can even turn it off and just let it sit there because that pan's still hot. But the eggs are done. The eggs are done. You know, prevent it from still cooking. You kind of want to take it off its heat source. I have one of these. You can put it on there while you go back and finish cooking the rest. So I'm going to put it on a plate and I'll show you what it looks like. So here it is, guys, the finished product. And I will do the taste test. It's like I always
yummy.
It is yummy.
It tastes like cheese.
I like to have a little bit of both, egg and hash brown in each bite.
And it tastes like onions. That's how you make onions.
Mmm. so good, guys.
It's like sci-fi.
But definitely try it and see if it's something you and your family like. Talk to you guys later.
No, it's
Okay.
empty 5.
And Charlotte is awake. And she's having... What are you having, Charlotte?
Cereal.
Cereal. And you're having cereal. And what are you having, Cohen?
These yummy crackers.
Mmm. And how old are you, Charlotte?
5.
5. And you're gonna go to school?
Yeah, I'm going to Cohen School.
You're going to Cohen School. What grade are you gonna be in, Cohen?
I'm gonna be in 4th.
4th grade.
But this time, but I'm still in 3rd.
3rd. And what about you, Charlotte? Charlotte, what grade are you gonna be in? You don't know?
1st grade.
No.